All right, we're back. We're back. Sorry, guys. You guys. Well, let's let some people get in here. Hold on. Okay. Guys, impromptu live. Can you guys spam the chat real quick? I want to take a thumbnail picture for the VOD. But I like it when the chat is filled all the way to the top. If you guys could fill the chat, that'd be greatly appreciated. Guys, I have been so quiet about this, but I want to react to it because I literally said, I was like, if Ludwig comes out with a Mogul Mail about Cody Ko, I want to start reacting to this kind of stuff. So we're going to react to Cody Ko's Mogul Mail. Let me just put it in here real quick. How's the music, guys? Is the music too loud? Okay, cool. Whatever. I don't care. This is super impromptu, guys. Who do we got in here so far? I see Gender Ghost. I see Izzy. Music good. Music is a little quiet. Okay. It's kind of loud in my headphones, which is annoying. Oh, I could just turn my headphones down. Hold on. There we go. The Cody Ko and Ava Tyson stuff has been consuming my mind. It's all I've been talking. To be honest, the Ava Tyson stuff, a lot of it was lies. A lot of it was, they were focused on the wrong stuff. I don't think he ever groomed anyone, or she, sorry, excuse me, apologies. I don't think she ever groomed anyone, but there are other allegations about like child art that I'm like, that definitely has some merit to it. Okay. I think this is all we're getting. Cody Ko has said something. No, I don't know. I haven't seen anything, but this Mogul Mail came out 10 hours ago, and I want to react to it because this has been huge, guys. This has been gigantic. If you haven't been following the Cody Ko stuff, it's crazy. I love his videos. I love his podcast. So I'm like torn here. I'm like, I really do want him to come out and say something because it's like, damn, dude, like this guy who has literally been so entertaining in my content creator career did something really messed up, or possibly did something really messed up. So I've always said, if you ever are like, shit's going on in the YouTube drama space, I want somebody who just reports and ethically reports, not just for views, not just super biased to get people mad. Mogul Mail, aka Ludwig, is the way to go. He is the only person I go to for drama. He is the only one I trust because he does a great job. And he has a relationship. If you guys I watched this video, you can see I watched the entire thing. He did a fantastic job really putting together all the stuff that happened with Ava Chris Tyson. Everything that happened with her, he like went to the sources, broke down the videos, interviewed the people that allegations were being made and stuff. So I truly trust him. So I want to react to this video. Also, wait, let me take a quick screenshot for the VOD. Something like that. I don't know. Something quick. The bar's in hell for YouTubers, it seems. Literally. Grace is in here. Grace, good to see you. Sammy's in here as well. Sammy, good to see us. Good to see you. I watched his videos religiously before this came out, so I feel you bad. No, literally. It's like, I just want... Even if he just like, I think at this point, if the allegations are true and he just came out with something that was like, yep, that was me, I fucked up, I'd have way more respect for him. I think I couldn't support him for a while, but I think that's what he needs to do, bro. He needs to come out and be like, I messed up. I'd go down with you. Izzy, don't worry. I don't do anything cancelable. I don't. I'm a good person. I don't. Literally, first thing I do when I talk to girls is I ask them for their age. I'm like, I need verification, brother. I've talked about this before on a podcast, but I've been bait and switched really bad. Like, girls have lied about their age to me in college. I'll talk about it on another stream for sure. I'll talk about it on another stream. It's happened before, but in this case, Cody Ko, there was no lying. Like, Cody, if everything is true and the evidence that has stacked up is true, Cody knew that she was 17. Gotta card them. Honestly, yeah. I'll explain my situation, guys. One of these days on a live, just remind me when I'm yapping. I'll tell you guys the full, like, I'm very open about it because it was not, I will die on the hill if it was not my fault. I didn't hook up with anybody or anything like that, but I definitely got lied to. Gotta see ID these days. No shit, bro. I mean, even that basketball player that was getting accused, but then it was like, oh, she was 16 and got led into a 21 plus bar. It's like, whoa, you know? Allegedly, someone warned him and he still went ahead. No, totally. That's the biggest part for me. That's the biggest part for me that I'm like, all right, there's something going on here. All right, guys. All right. This is for the YouTube video, guys. I apologize. Hold on. I just gotta... Okay, this is not cool. That's sick. All right. So if you have been anywhere on the internet, you've seen Cody Ko's videos. And he is currently in a lot of hot water right now for some allegations that Tana Mojo is making against him for hooking up with her when he was 25 and she was 17. There's a ton of evidence against him. I have loved Cody's content, his podcast, his music. And so this was a little heartbreaking for me and a little, I'll say it, like, it was hard for me to believe that this is the case. But there is a lot of evidence. I've watched a couple of videos. The one person I've been waiting to report this is Ludwig. I've always said this. I think Ludwig is one of the most ethical reporters ever. He tries to get to the truth. He isn't trying to say what he needs to say to get the views, to get people to click, to get people angry. He solely is like, I'm going to ethically report and figure out what the truth is. And that's why it took him so long to come out with this video. And I was like, I want to react to this video. So very interesting title thumbnail combination. It says TMG Studios. Hi, everyone. I am leaving TMG Studios and Noel is taking over. Sincerely, Cody and Noel. This looks fake. I think it's just for the thumbnail, but it does say in the title, Cody Ko finally says something. Let's just go. Let's just go.
What if I told you
of
that
course,
you can use
of course,
to improve your videos fast? For example,
the title of this video is not clickbait. After almost 2 weeks of silence, Cody Ko has finally responded to the allegations. Now, this all started about...
Oh, that might be a little too loud or too quiet for you guys. Hold on.
12 days ago, when D'Angelo Wallace dropped a very informative video talking about the allegations against
Let
Cody
me know
Ko,
if it's too quiet for you guys.
Allegations that allege he had sex with a 17-year-old when he was 25 years old. You might have heard of this by watching this original video or someone else recapping it like Charlie, because those have gotten millions and millions of views. I haven't talked about it.
So here's the thing. I don't think D'Angelo, because I watched this video, I don't think he did a bad job reporting on this, calling Cody out. I have seen a video by D'Angelo Wallace that I wasn't super wild about because he seems like a YouTuber that only uploads when there's somebody to shit on. And for some reason, I've never, no hate against D'Angelo Wallace, and like, good on him to make this video and like call it out. I just personally, like, when I first heard that he made a video, I was like, of course he did. Like, that's all he does is he makes videos to like shit on people, which is fine. Like, I think it's a good thing. But when you only do that, I'm like, I don't know. That's just not my vibe. Not my vibe. But he made a great video. If you haven't seen the video, I'd highly recommend watching it.
Yet, even though people have been asking me to, because simply put, I said I was waiting for a response from Cody, and we finally have it. Again, it is a small response, but we'll get to it in just a moment. First, if you haven't seen that stuff, I'll give you a quick recap on what happened, and then the fallout since the news dropped. Before we go any further, I should let you know a sponsor's about to pop up. Normally, I wouldn't put a sponsor in a video like this. However, I wanted to make a video about something else, but I've been getting some flack online for not talking about this situation sooner. So I had to talk about this situation on the timeline people wanted me to, and then do the sponsor of the timeline they wanted me to. Anyway, sponsor. I'm subscribed.
Bro's like, I get it. Here's the thing. I'm glad he waited. I'm very much so like, hey, we don't know until that person comes out and says something. Until that moment, and don't get me wrong, Cody taking so long to say something about it, bad sign, very bad sign. But I'm very much with him. Like, you can't, in my opinion, you can't ethically report it until you've heard both sides. So let's skip the sponsorship here real quick. Sorry, Ludwig. Sorry, Rocket Money. Okay, here we go.
It originally started from this clip that I think spread all over TikTok from Tana Mojo's live canceled podcast. That's the name of her podcast, Canceled. And somebody asked her this question here.
Who's the smallest dick you've ever had sex with?
Oh my God, do no one look at me, Cody Ko.
You know, which would already make some waves. People would be like, okay, I get the podcast name right. You know, it's no longer ironic. But it's what she says after that started to trigger some alarm bells.
Delete the videos. I can say that. I was literally 17. I can say that. What?
She says, I can say that. I was literally 17. I can say that. Now, if you don't know that she was 17, is what she's alleging. He's 8 years older than her.
Is he? The answer for that question was fast for Tana. It was a little too fast, bro. It was a little too fast. Poor. Oh, Cody's getting dragged. Not only is Cody getting dragged, but confirmed he has a little penis. That's so sad.
Which makes him
rough
25 years old. And she goes on to expand on another episode of her podcast, Canceled, later on, after that clip went quite viral a month ago, and says this.
And however, I understand that this isn't just some crazy tea. It was a crime.
Yeah.
And
we'll get to that in just a moment.
I've tried to talk about this a million times. I hooked up with Cody Ko when I was 17 and he was 25. Yeah, it happened. And I think that
plain cut, simple, like a first party account, sex requires two people, one of the people in that situation saying it happened. Now, she does go on to say that she doesn't feel like a victim, but sometimes she thinks of it from the perspective of like if that was her little sister or, you know, like someone younger who she knew, and she thinks about how weird that was. Now she's reaching the age Cody was for Cody to have done. You know, and I know I think of that sometimes because like I was in high school and there was girls in my high school who date like people in college, and then sometimes people out of college. And like at the time, like, you know, I was fucking mad about it because I was like, why are you dating older guy? You know, what if you date one of the high schoolers? And then when I reach that age, you realize how fucking
This is such a crazy tangent.
weird it is to not.
Okay, it has a point. It has a point. Got it.
Graduated college by 3 years, dating a high schooler or high school aged girl. That's wild.
I think there's something wrong with you. If you're in college or out of college and you feel the need to date a high schooler, there's something wrong with you, dog. Like why don't people your age want you? That's so weird.
That's a wild thing to do. That 8-year age gap is like at the peak difference in like social norms and a lot of shit. But beyond it being maybe like a morally weird thing to do or whatever, it is a crime. Like she said, it's statutory rape, the non-forcible sexual activity in which one of the individuals is below the age of consent. And I believe the two places where this could have happened was either Florida, where the age of consent is 18, or California, where the age of consent is 18. Either way.
I think it was confirmed that it was Florida. Not that it really matters, because either way, even if the age of consent was younger, you shouldn't. Just because it's legal doesn't mean you should. I also want to specify here. Because he hasn't mentioned it, and this was kind of where my head This is kind of where my head was at when I first heard about this. Tana is an extremely controversial figure. If you look back, like there's videos of her saying the N-word. There's a lot of people don't really like her because she's kind of a lot. She's kind of a lot. And like she definitely has built a lot of her brand off of controversy. hence her name of her podcast being canceled. So I think one thing he's not necessarily touching on here is a lot of people aren't supporting Tana because of that brand image that she's created. So I think that's part of the conversation as well, is like, you know, if she didn't have as much evidence as she does, I honestly don't know if I would necessarily believe her. But she has so much evidence, and the fact that people are just throwing away that evidence because it's Tana is pretty wrong. Is pretty wrong.
You cut it, still a crime. 17, less than 18. Simple math there. And this is around the time that it was to have happened. This is 2016. They were doing some collab videos at the time, Tana and Cody. And I'm not going to force you to watch this video. You can check it out if you want, but it is excruciating. It's basically a lot of yapping, some flirting, and then Cody, because he is a different generation than Tana, asking her to teach him like young teen slang and using shit like no cap or low key, which is weird, right? When the video is about their age difference and bridging that for them to have at the same timeline hooked up. Now, a lot of people might think the defense.
I have not heard about that. That is so true, bro. That is insane. Yikes. Big yikes.
Well, he might not have known or whatever. All right. They were alleged to have hooked up at, like, I think Playlist Live, some con or something. Maybe he didn't know. But this is a big part of D'Angelo Wallace's video, is that he definitely knew, if we think correctly, that Gabby Hanna is referring to Cody Ko. I'll play the video.
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage, watch it. And he's like, oh my God, thank you for telling me. And then he turned that.
Yeah, and then they hooked up. And that, you know, if it is any indication, was followed up by a tweet from Gabby Hanna that said, everything that is hidden will be shown and everything that is secret will be made known. This is right around the time, again, this all started dropping. So it's like, feels like she was talking about Cody Ko. Now, Cody didn't say anything for like the first.
Oh, we got a lot in chat. Let me pause it real quick. Rum Ripple, welcome to the stream. Always good to have you. Gabby Hanna. And I think too, and I'll say it, my brain went to this too. When at first I heard that Gabby Hanna, the girl that like has a meltdown every year on the internet, was the person, I was like, hold on. And then when I looked at the evidence and saw that there was like a video in the past and that lining up literally perfectly, there's no way. There's no way she isn't talking about Cody there. She does have a lot of evidence, Grace. It's like the boy who cried wolf. Unfortunately, yes, Maverick. But now I do think, like, I don't know. Do I agree with the way that Tana's built her brand? No. I respect it, but I don't. That's not how I want to build my brand. That's not really how I think. Ah. Boo. TikTok live visibility restricted. I hate TikTok, bro. TikTok is so soft with their lives and their videos. It's so annoying. I should have just not gone live on TikTok, honestly. Yeah, no, the boy who cried wolf thing, Maverick, is so true. It's so true. It's just like, but I think here, when she has so much evidence and it's not a fact where she's going to get eaten or not, like, this is genuinely something you can look at and be like, there's so much evidence here. There is so much evidence. As a high schooler, I used to think it was okay to be dating people in their mid to late 20s. I'm 28 now, and I couldn't imagine dating a high schooler. I realized in hindsight that I was allowing grown men to take advantage of me and my teenage naivety. I wish I could go back and stop myself from putting myself through that, but truthfully, I just plain didn't know better, but those men did. Yeah, I agree. I think it goes along with, like, how guys are raised, and, like, I also think, too, I think it was way more okay, not okay, but, like, way more not looked down upon in, like, the older generations. Like, our parents, I feel like that was, like, something cool. And now we're getting to a point where we're like, maybe not. And I'm okay with that. How she quoted the guy doesn't sound very Cody, I won't lie. Yeah, a video in the past is solid evidence. Well, I think too, Izzy, the fact that It's not just the video in the past, but it's the fact that that video lines up with Tana. There is a clip of Tana being like, Gabby literally told him not to. So there's this like, oh, here's this clip of Gabby, and here's Tana saying that clip applied to her. And because that clip's so old, it's pretty obvious that it happened.
First week, he wasn't seen. He didn't post anything anywhere. That was until he made his first public appearance, which was at a DJ set at the Encore in Las Vegas. And that went
What? How are we sure this clip is real? I feel like out of anybody, Ludwig would know.
really viral because he's playing fucking Sorry. he's playing Sorry. I mean, there's a whole DJ set. I'm sure the DJ set was great, but you have to look at the irony. That DJ set was about 6 days ago, about a week ago, and after that, still nothing. So no response. And of course,
Okay, here's the thing. Do I think that was intentional? No. But the fact that he's DJing and acting like everything is fine is just, that feels wrong. That feels weird to me.
the title of this video is talking about his response. So what's the fallout? Since that all happened, all those very credibly seeming allegations, right? Cody hasn't come to refute any of it. He hasn't come to apologize for any of it. What has happened? Well, first off, he's lost a lot of subscribers. All right, people are finding out about this. They are not happy about this. I think Cody had a very like high percentage
250,000 followers in 30 days is crazy. Wow. Holy crap. That's a lot. That's like somebody's whole career right there. Whoa.
A very left-leaning audience, an audience that wouldn't stand for this happening. And because of that, went from 6.23 million subscribers down to sub 6 million subscribers. I passed him in subscribers because he went down. That's crazy to think about. The hundreds of thousands of people. He also was famed because, he reacted to a lot of the button videos. And at one point, even got to voice the button, which is something that me and Cody had shared. Watch good old button reacts. But he was in better favor because, again, they had hired him to do several videos where he voiced the button. I voiced the button. I voiced the button again. I believe he voiced the button with his wife at one point. All those videos have been removed from Cut. Cut basically deleted every single video with Cody Ko off the site. If you look it up, does not, oh, Jesus Christ, does not exist anymore. Does not exist anymore. Shorts are gone. Videos are gone. Yada, yada. He also runs a podcast network called TMG, Tiny Meat Gang. Now, that hosts his own podcast, but also other people's podcasts. One of those groups, Enya and Drew, who run a podcast called Emergency Intercom, left. They said, hey, everyone, we wanted to make a post to express that we are moving the podcast to be produced independently by us. So in the meantime, no episode this week while we figure out the best plan forward. Thank you for your understanding and patience. And that was about a week ago. And then today, just a few hours ago, it finally dropped. Hi, everyone. We want to start by thanking you all for your patience while we're working to figure out the best path forward for the studio. We know it's been a very strenuous few weeks for everyone, and we really appreciate your willingness to bear with us. Now, this comes from TMG's website. This is not paywalled. I think there was maybe some original paywalling post, but this is not paywalled. I double-checked. You are the most creative and incredible group of people. It's talking to the people who are subscribed to TMG. We feel so lucky to work with all of you. TMG Studios is what it is because of you. I believe this was sent out as an email to people who work at TMG originally. We couldn't be more proud of the incredible incredible roster of talent we're privileged to work with, yada, yada. And then it continues. As we enter into the next phase of the studio, we wanted to let you know that Cody will not be involved in the day-to-day operations at TMG. What has transpired over the past few weeks is a personal issue for him, and Cody wants to remove any effect this is having on your professional and personal lives and the work you and our other hosts have done to make TMG Studios so successful. So this is a letter addressed, to the people who work at TMG. Noel will continue to lead the team. His top priority remains the life and growth of the studio and this talent. Our audiences see your hard work every week, and we want to make sure that's continued. Sincerely, Cody and Noel. That's it. There, an actual signed letter written by Cody and Noel, where he
His editor Zayd will be out of a job now. Yeah, no, editor, there's always a demand for editors. Someone will snag him. This feels like I hold on. I'm trying to like understand how I feel about this message, because it's professional person. Cody wants to remove any effect this is having on your professional and personal lives and the work you and that just seems so fake. Like, the vibe I'm getting from this is it just feels fake. You know? Imagine having built a brand with one of your best friends and then finding out he's a predator. Yeah, man. I think this is just, this sucks. I didn't realize that it was like, I mean, I could have put it together, but I didn't realize that the thumbnail was literally a rip from their website, because it, like, this almost doesn't feel like that much of a development, because it's like it's behind a professional wall, you know? Like, they're never going to come out and be like, yeah, so we think that Cody did this, so we're going to kick him out, you know? They always have to use business lingo. And, like, now that we're moving in the next phase of the studio, like, no, this is you being like, hey, please don't leave us, wee woo. Cody is no longer going to be a big part of the studio. We need a botched Twitter meltdown to see the real apology. I think, yeah, I'm just very curious about what Noel thinks of all of this. Like, how is Noel going to react? How is Kelsey going to react? I think that's the worst part, is like, at the end of the day, Cody can just ghost and whatever, but people are still going to harass the people around him. And that's the part that I'm like, damn. Noel's going to feel it. The shows underneath TMG are going to feel it. Kelsey's going to feel it.
He is not getting fired from TMG, but saying he is stepping down to basically not hurt the studio anymore, right? They already lost one show. I'm sure some of the other people who host shows are like, okay, well, you know, what's happening? Because they haven't uploaded any videos, all right? Not just their own podcasts, but other people's podcasts in a couple weeks since it's all kind of went down. Cody has left TMG. He is gone from TMG. He could maybe come back. They didn't exactly, like, you know, say he lost all his ownership or percentage. But as far as right now, he is gone from TMG. Noel is at TMG. That is the only thing people have heard from Cody. Perhaps a response in a larger fashion is going to follow. I don't know. But that's where we leave off. So thought I'd just make a little update now that there's some more information. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Always love a Ludwig video. You know, not an insane development by any means. Not a like he's not admitting to anything there. It is good to see the studio making some sort of move, but I just feel like this is further sweeping it under the rug. Like with the Dr. Disrespect stuff, the studio was like, he's no longer a part of us. We're kicking him out. This just kind of feels like a, hey, he's not going to be involved until this all blows over. In a very like business professional lingo way. I feel like Noel was low-key calling him out for being weird for a while, though. There's a tons of clips on him saying big age gaps are weird floating around. Really? Those have to be on TikTok. Also, welcome to Streamcast. Let me, Let me see if I can find those real quick. If you guys have that, send that. Ben, I might be able to find the vid I saw them in. Yeah, dude, if you have those clips, send them to me. I am not finding it. I just wish Noel would like say something. Cause that sucks, man. Like his career is also gonna give. I'll check my YouTube history, be right back. Okay, cool. Is it on YouTube? Here, I was looking on TikTok because that's where I feel like everything pops up, but let me check YouTube too. Yeah, I'm not finding that. Huh. I think it was in an H3 podcast live. Yeah, send that to me. Can you throw it in the Discord real quick? Maverick Beans. Cody can sue if they say that he did it or bash him. Yeah. Honestly, I could have probably put it together from the thumbnail, but I wasn't expecting it to be a statement from the company. Because you're right, like you do have to be super careful as a company with what you say. But I think it's really important that they didn't say like Cody's fired or Cody is no longer associated. Cody is no longer an owner, which it's probably super complicated, but there's something that you can do. It's cut into chapters. Don't fret the length of the video. Okay, perfect.
I don't like jocks in general. I mean, some are nice, but like the college frat boy.
Follow your vibe. Busy hard.
Free advertisement, I guess.
Said I was 21. They asked for ID. I said I don't have my wallet.
It feels so. So what happened to me was he flashed a super bright light on me, and I threw it in the bush because I panicked.
Oh, you had it.
And
on
he's like,
you.
"What did you throw in the bush?" I was like, "Oh, it's a bottle of beer." He's like, "Why'd you throw it in the bush?" I was like, "Cause I didn't want to get caught." And so
appreciated the honesty.
And so he said, "Pour the beer out and don't do it again. Let me off the hook."
And having some beers with friends.
Very cool. Pictures of me, goddammit.
Especially this one on the right.
Businesses. And frankly, there's no lines, there's no traffic, there's no
Do you if someone can help me
still a virgin.
find the timestamp?
I guess it's 21. You're still
Right, you-
such interesting comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like searching in the dark here. I really want to see that though. You know? Like, that's another thing too, is like if Noelle was locked into it, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's not in here, Izzy. We might be blindly searching at this point.
Video together called the.
Heard
Oh,
the
she's
main
yeah,
thing.
college. That meaning each other.
Yeah, I don't think it's in here. I don't think it's in here. That's interesting. I really want to see that, actually. I want to see those Noelle clips. We need more people to like help me search for these things. Well, let me. Maybe like, oh, Noelle Miller, Cody Ko response. Okay, that looks like a clickbaity video. He hasn't come out with anything. That would have blown up. I sent it to you on TikTok. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Cass. You're saving me. Well, now I got to send it to my TikTok account that's on my... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Perfect.
There's something about this Cody Ko situation that I haven't heard anyone else bring up yet. So that is why I'm bringing up. I don't want to like, you know, beat a dead horse. But it's a conversation that I think is worth having. And it is not as serious as the information that has come out recently. So I just want to preface by saying that on the wall, and he actually knew it. So years ago, and I feel like the right, but the point that I'm going to say is the reason that I stopped following him a couple years ago, and I feel like the writing was kind of on the wall, and he actually knew it. So Cody Ko got big on YouTube from doing his That's Cringe series, and on the surface level, he was making fun of weird viral videos on the internet, and it was super beloved. But if you peel back the layers, and I know some people will disagree with me, and that's okay, his That's Cringe series was, in my opinion, massively cyberbullying often smaller creators into oblivion. And I know people might not agree, but I used to be a fan of Cody Ko, and then I met someone a couple years ago who was the subject of one of his...
I'm going to skip through this just because... Oh, what did Cass say? I don't know if this is the one, but that was the one that I saw. Okay, I'll try to skip through and try to find here. I don't really agree with that. When you're a creator and you're putting something on the internet, like you are essentially putting it out there to be criticized or complimented in any way, shape, or form. Like, if someone makes fun of me on one of my videos, sure, it sucks, but like, because I posted that video, like, that's just what I signed up for. So kind of same thing here. Like, I don't know. Like, just like somebody in the comments could make fun of her for, oh shit, for something like...
But the few interactions I had with this person when they talked about...
Okay, let's see.
And one point I want to make that I also haven't seen anyone else bring up. Now, I'm not a Jake Paul apologist at all, but if you guys remember, there was a moment where he confronted Cody Ko, that were making harmless videos. Moment, I think I
I don't think this is the video cast, because it, like, I mean, it's just literally her yapping for 5 minutes, and I personally don't want to listen to that. Sending you some bits on Twitter. Perfect. Is this it? Can you send it in the Discord, Izzy? Oddly remind me to pay my phone bill, and we did it on time, gang. Let's go. Good job, Gender Ghost. Yeah, give me a minute. Okay, cool. Cool. My bad. No worry, Cass. I just want to see it. Like, if it's out there, I'm sure that is juicy, bro. Got my detectives looking. I appreciate you guys. My internet sleuths, because I couldn't find it. Yeah, I'm guessing Twitter would be a good spot for that. I did find the clip. I'm just getting the links now. Okay, cool. Apparently, Noel didn't invite Cody to his wedding. What? That's a lie. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I saw Cody at Noel's wedding. Like, when Noel posted photos, Cody was there. Oh, God. Noel's feed is probably flooded. I don't think I'm going to get there. When did he get married? Like 3 years ago? It's probably a long time ago. I just remember seeing those photos and being like, oh, shit, Noel got married. Oh, here we go. Girl, I'm just relaying info. That's so fair. Okay.
Do you imagine?
Okay. I've steered. Wait.
Fuck?
Caption is I've steered clear of the Cody. Oh my god. I steered clear of the Cody Ko stuff on main because the whole thing hits close to home, but this video is absolutely crazy.
What the fuck? Do you imagine being 25, sitting in classes, pretending you're 16?
God damn, dude.
Just learning about like the periodic table and shit.
Oh my god.
You're like, yeah. Oh, gold. Yeah. Girls being like, hey, you're on varsity, right? And you're like, oh, listen.
I can't
listen,
talk
this
to
is
you.
This
isn't a good idea.
I'm here for business reasons. Okay, you. What the fuck?
Yo, Cody being like, Cody saying that is crazy. What is this one?
Yeah, I would. Oh, Seinfeld got away.
There's a bunch of older clips of Cody Ko resurfacing, but this one might be the craziest yet. Like the fact that he described it as dating younger people, while Noel Miller says assaulting children is so. Oh,
Seinfeld got away with it. Yeah, I was just kind of sitting there, like reading like just one of those tweets, and I'm like, how is it that like when people get rich, like that's like top 5 things they get caught doing?
What, dating younger people?
Just assaulting children, or like just like I mean that's like,
huh? That's actually a. I would have never put that together. That's crazy. I wonder if Noel knew. Like, I wonder if he knew. Oh shit, what is this one? Okay, hold on. In case you were somehow neutral about Cody Ko situation, the second screenshot and video are the 2 things linked in the post in case the post gets taken down. He dated a high schooler. I've religiously watched Cody since Vine and have a vivid memory of him dating a high schooler. Him and his frat friend group would hang out with a bunch of teen girls, and they'd sometimes appear in his videos. There was one girl he'd be with one-on-one in his Vines, which people speculated he was dating at the time. I remember looking into it and was surprised to see she was like 17 since he was in his mid-20s. He still follows the high schoolers on IG, and they're in his old YouTube vlogs. Feel like I'm the only one that remembers. Okay, there's a video. What is this? I think I do know what you're referring to. Do you remember her name? I remember her having darker hair and someone making a joke about them and then them kissing in a video. Evie Blackburn. Her friend is at Riles and she remembers and she appears in his old vlogs. Wow, Evie's page is private, so I went to Riles' page to see if I could figure out how old Evie is, and there's a 19th birthday post for Evie in May of 2016. When did Cody and Evie date? It was definitely around 2014, 2015. I went to high school with both Evie and Riley, and this is 100% true. I followed Cody on Vine and thought it was cool. Evie was dating him. Didn't know how old he was at the time. Plus, as a high schooler, you don't realize how weird this shit is. We were definitely around 16 to 17 at the time, either junior or senior year of high school. Don't have any proof other than a high school yearbook with her and the vines of them together. But when TMG got big, I did the math on the age difference and thought it was weird as fuck. Damn.
Oh, it didn't work.
Kinda.
Fuck.
Damn it!
Oh, it didn't work.
Damn. Whoa. That's crazy, bro. Like they just had a kid together. No. Yeah, I feel bad for Kelsey too. Especially if Kelsey, like, maybe this came up in conversation, but odds are it probably didn't. This has loads of bits. See, I almost don't love these because as much as this is not a hate sub, it is a hate sub. I'm not a big fan of people making like snark subs on Reddit. I have a lot of creator friends who have a snark sub about them on Reddit and it fucks their mental health up. Whoa. Okay, but I have a problem around monetizing. Well, I guess this video might be monetized. So I fair. Fair. I can't sit here and be like, don't monetize that when this will probably. Oh, interesting. Oh, whoa.
Frankly, I'm insulted. That being said, let's get into it. Let's start with this picture. For those who asked for a transformation pic, 15 years old on the left. Yes, 15. I wore more makeup and shape. Wait a minute. 15? 15? What the How in the... She looks like Denise Richards. What the fuck are they putting in the skinny mint tea these days? HGH? Jesus Christ. Dude, when I was 15, I was 3 feet tall and playing with Hot Wheels. And this girl is doing Sports Illustrated covers and sending dudes to jail probably. Now I feel really weird for looking at this. Let's read some comments. Amazing Tushy. Tushy? Dude, Tushy? All the words we have for ass right now and you chose that one? The last time I heard someone say Tushy was... I've actually never heard anyone use that word before in real life. And it's capitalized. The dude fucking capitalized it. Like it's a proper noun or something. Like it's a fucking city. This guy was like, yo, this chick's ass is so dope. It's probably got its own small government. And I'm trying to be the mayor of that shit.
Okay, like everything after 30 seconds isn't about her at 15, but I don't think he necessarily said anything wrong, but in light of everything going on, now it's wrong. Oh my goodness, Grace doing some detective work. That's true, but there's no Cody in this one, but there's no... There could be, like, Cody could have been there. Like, there's no other people in here either, you know? I think actually the better way that you could maybe find this, Grace, is if you go on Cody's page and try to see if he made a post for them. Maybe that's what I saw. I don't know. I'm gonna make a snark sub about you. Damn, L mod. I'm making Prince of Darkness my soul mod. And post clips of you bullying me. Okay, that's fair. That's so fair, bestie. Yeah, show me like the group pics. I think that we need the group pics.
Preposterous.
You know? Ugh, God. I wish he would just say something. If he would just say something, that would just make everything better. I don't know if better is the right way to put it, but Like, I feel like I'd feel more conclusive on like how I should go about this. But like, I mean, he's not uploading, but I feel like, damn, I can't watch any of his shit anymore. Like, until he addresses this and maybe not comes up, but like addresses the situation in a way that either there's something that we don't know or he takes responsibility for his actions. Like, I can't really support him. He didn't, and neither did Kelsey. I don't even know if he knew Kelsey when Noelle and Alina got married. Sorry, gang, I'm cleaning and listening to time to internet. No time to internet sleuth. That's okay. That's okay. That was just extra. I just wanted to react to Ludwig's video, and I've already been live for like an hour, so. They did? I didn't know that. That's weird, though. Not getting invited to your business partner's wedding? That can't be true. Okay, that doesn't really answer our question. Oh, this is like 2 years ago, too. This isn't even in light of what's happening. Huh. Reddit, if anyone would know, it's the Reddit sleuths. I'm not sure about Cody's immigration status, but I'm pretty sure he couldn't go because it was in another country. I mean, that's pretty reasonable, actually. Huh. Interesting. I can't tell you how many YouTubers I have unsubscribed from after stuff like this came out. I mean, even just, I don't even really want to say it. Well, I already got TikTok already yelled at me, so I guess I can say it. I mean, the fact that like Ava got exposed for like supporting Lolly is pretty crazy. And if you don't know what that is, Google it. It's nuts. Ben, please never get canceled. I'm trying not to. Jake Paul called him out on Jeff's barbershop. What did he say? Did he call him out for like, I don't know. I mean, there's no way you can't sit there and be like, I'm just surprised Cody never came out and was like, hey, this happened and I wanted to get ahead of it because it was a mistake. Like, there's no way, if so many people knew about it, there's no way this was going to be kept quiet. And people have talked about it too. Getting called out by Jake Paul is diabolical. For being a weirdo? Hold on, I want to see that clip. Calling out Cody Ko, Jeff barbershop. I actually kind of remember that which I think I was listening to TMG or there was some podcast where they talked about it. Oh no, you know what? That was Jake. Oh, here's the video. I'm pretty sure what it was he called out Cody for like internet bullying him, for like reacting to him to that's cringe. I don't think this has anything to do with allegations. Which, I mean, here's like, I remember hearing that and being like, listen, bro, if you're putting stuff out, I think Jake Paul is an excellent marketer, and he is similar to Tana, where he adds controversy to his brand and that works for him. The only difference is that he's a man and has a lot more privilege. I like, Cody's videos reacting and like making fun, like that's kind of what I do. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think if you put something out on the internet, I am fully in my rights to, whether it's in the comment section or make a video on it, make fun of it. That's how the internet works. How the internet works. So like Jake Paul calling him out is kind of stupid. Like I think that was just for controversy's sake. And I think I was listening to a podcast that Jeff was on, and he said like, I think he literally said like, Jake and Cody are good. You know, it was kind of all for the camera. Don't post if you can't handle the potential smoke. I mean, that's, yeah. Does Jake Paul have moral high ground to call him out? Has Jake Paul ever done anything wrong other than just be a little shithead? I actually genuinely don't know. I really genuinely don't know. Do I Google that? What has Jake Paul done wrong? Let's see. Here's an article about it, although who knows how accurate that's going to be. Logan did the diabolical stuff. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he did that one thing and that was pretty messed up. He was fired mid-season from Disney Channel after his neighbors came out. What led to his firing was a local TV news segment about his YouTube channel. Yeah, that makes sense. 20-year-old Disney Channel star terrorizes neighborhood. I mean, that's low-key funny. Oh, he was on Disney. I forget he was on Disney. That's crazy. Filmed pranks and stunts in his neighborhood, including a massive fire in his backyard, doing dirt bike stunts in his street, and building a water slide to shoot people into his pool. His neighbors called the situation a living hell and a war zone. That's crazy. Accused of trying to scam young followers. Oh, yeah, I forgot he started a course. Here's the thing. If this is done right, I actually think it's a good thing, but I'm guessing it wasn't done right. Oh, interesting. Initially, that is a terrible business model. It was $7 just to unlock a few videos and then $57 right after that. Team 1000 never happened, and those who paid $57 got access to a few disappointing videos about YouTube tips and tricks. Interesting. Huh. He's used slurs. At this point, every single YouTuber. What is this? The marriage thing was hilarious, low-key. What is this? So here's the thing with the crypto. I've actually looked into this because I was very curious. I watched Impulsive religiously until it's gone down the shitter and they had and supported Trump on there. I think the thing with CryptoZoo, here's the thing, is like, with CryptoZoo, it wasn't his fault necessarily. It was like, I think it's still an ongoing thing. Like legally, he's like suing the person that stole their code and didn't make it happen. Like he was going to actually make that happen, and then the guy came through and literally like screwed him over. But I think the way he handled that was really poor. But also, I think your hands are tied when you're in a legal battle in a business venture, you know? And the way I look at it is those people were like kickstarting or investing into the thing. So really, a lot of people lost money in crypto. And it was mainly the people who were gung-ho about crypto. And I'm okay with that. I don't know. I think the crypto zoo thing isn't as bad as people make it out to be. I think because he genuinely, how do I put this? He genuinely like, he wanted, his intentions were to make that happen, and that he got screwed over. He got screwed over with his audience. So I'm kind of like, I don't necessarily disagree. If you get crypto scammed, it's half your own fault, in my opinion. That's kind of how I looked at it. Like, the fact that it's crypto puts this like bubble around it, because like I think when people think of crypto, they automatically think of scam. Like those things have become synonymous with what was going on in like 2020, 2021. More 2021, actually, now that I think about it. And because of that, people like hear about it and they're like, oh, this is a scam. But like genuinely, like people have made Kickstarters where a ton of people have thrown their own money to like kickstart something, and then nothing comes of it. Nothing actually gets produced by it, and nobody is at arms being like, oh, I got scammed. No, bro, like you knew that was happening when you were investing in this cryptocurrency. You knew that it was either going to live or die. How it lived or died is usually by, hey, it's made, here's where the value goes up and down. But in this case, it was, oh, this guy that they hired who was very well vetted just stole the code and dipped, and is now in a legal battle, as far as we know, with Logan Paul to try to figure it out. So I don't know. That one's like, if there's something we should get mad at Logan Paul for, I don't think that's the main focus. That's not the main focus. You know, that's like like I said, he got screwed over in that too. Alrighty, guys, I'm rambling. I just wanted this to be about the Cody Ko stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to end the stream. I got to edit the Patreon vlog. So I'm going to go edit the Patreon vlog. If you haven't checked those out, go check those out. Link are, I think the only way you can find it's just patreon.com/Sarby. That's easy. This was a cool side quest. I think so too. I saw Ludwig posted that. I literally was laying down to do a little YouTube session, and I saw Ludwig uploaded, and I was like, cool, I'm going live. That's just what we're doing. We're going live. So Patreon vlog. Yep. I'm going to try to get that up in like an hour. I just honestly, I haven't even shot a vlog, a clip for my vlog for today. So I'll shoot all that. All right. Love you guys. Bye.